everyone, welcome to the Cook Nook. This is Angel Girl, and today we're making fish tacos. Come along with me so we can make it together. Well, let's get started. First, I'm gonna go ahead and so what I did on this one right here is I put foil paper first. One, so you don't have to do a lot of mess, and then two, so that it'll still get cooked. So, okay. It's already, this one is tilapia fish, and what I'm doing right now is, since it was already defrosted and everything, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the dish, so that we could bake it. And I have the oven already at 370, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there for about 30 minutes to probably 40, and then that should be good enough, unless you want it a little bit more crunchier, or a little bit more with more color on the sides. You would probably want it to be there for a little bit, maybe about an hour or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic salt, just a little sprinkle of it. Okay, and then this is not garlic salt. This, I am adding some taco seasoning, and this just to give it flavor and give it more of like a Mexican taste, Mexican flavor. And then I have a little bit of seasonal, and this is just for a little bit of color and also a little bit of flavor. Not a lot, just a little sprinkle on it. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. All right, so go ahead, come on and follow me to the oven. Okay, so while the fish is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get started on a little secret, but it's so delicious. I'm gonna be making white rice, but this one will be cilantro and lime. So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and put some rice in here. I'm making it in the rice cooker because it takes a lot less time than you would in if you were to actually make it in the stovetop. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and put some water in there. Okay, the rice cooker actually comes with little measurements on the top, so just try to cover the water about an inch over the rice. That way it has enough water for it to get puffy and everything. So, okay, let's get, and I'm gonna put the cilantro in there. And we've tasted this this little recipe before in Laredo, and we just kind of fell in love with the flavors and and everything. And so we decided to why don't we just make it, because it was so good, it was so delicious. So for this one, it just takes one lime, depending also on how much rice you use. For this, I only used half a cup and an eighth of a cup, so it's more for 3 people. And so we're gonna go ahead and put in the lemon. Okay. Put another one in there. And again, the lemon, it has to be one whole lemon because otherwise it won't give you the same flavor. The lemon is going to be barely even there. So it has to be one whole lemon. If you want to make it for, you know, 3 people. If you want to make for 4, I think it can still work. But for 4 or more, you might need to add more cilantro and another lime. So put a little bit of the garlic salt just so that you can accentuate the flavors of the cilantro and the lime in it. And then, okay. And then now it has a little lever on the front. You guys can see it. So I'm just gonna put it to cook. And just let it cook on its own. And then this will take about 15 minutes to cook. Just cover it up. And just keep an eye on it because most of the time it'll be ready before it actually tells you it's ready. It can have a little bit of water left because if it doesn't, it'll stick in the bottom and it's just gonna be a horrible mess. So just keep an eye on it, and then we'll get back to you once everything's ready, okay? Alright, so we're back and finally the fish is done and ready, and we are gonna go ahead and get started on plating. Alright, so I made some tortillas and we're gonna go ahead and show you how we do this. So I usually like to split them in half, that way you get a little piece. Oh, you get a little piece of the fish and you get more flavor like that. And I also made some fresh avocado. So what we like to do is we like to put a little bit of avocado on top, like that. Look how good that looks. But you could also have the option of, if you want low carb, we have the option of getting the romaine leaves. And these are really good if you don't want to have anything like really heavy like the tortillas. This one's just, you know, goodness on top of goodness, and you might not get enough of the flavors from the leaf itself, but you get enough of the flavors from the fish and the avocado. And so this combination, if you want low carb, this is your best option, especially for like our diabetic friend, diabetics out there that, you know, want to have more of a taste of like a little bit of a Mexican flavor, but without the heavy carbs. And this right here, I will tell you, it is so good. And I've tasted it myself. I've made it quite a few times. And so this is my take on fish tacos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy our recipe, and make sure to like and subscribe for more content. Bye.